cool. Volume day on Naturally Enhanced. Let's get straight into it. So, starting off, I done 4 sets of 15 seated overhead press using 12s. So, if you saw my previous volume workout, I'd done 4 sets of 15 with 10s. So now that I'm using 12s, obviously, I've been making gains. So the way I do these is in a 3-week wave. So this week I'll do it seated on a bench. Next week I'll do it kneeling, and then the week after that I'll do it seated on the ground. So I'm keeping the reps and the weight the same, just doing a 3-week wave, and then hopefully after that I can increase it to 14 dumbbells. So yeah, that was 4 sets of 15 on the overhead press, and that completely fried my shoulders. Like, my shoulders were burning after that. And straight away I go into the incline press, so just simple incline bench press. I'd done 4 sets of 10 on this. I aimed to use much heavier weight, but because of the way the previous exercise killed my shoulders, I was forced to use the 12s again. I hope to do maybe 4 sets of 10 with 20s or something, but nah. The way that overhead press killed me, I had to use the 12s. So then after that I done the triceps. I done 3 sets of 20 rope pushdowns, and I'm showing you the last set, the worst set. I accidentally put the weight a bit too high, and I wasn't able to complete all the reps in a good form manner. So instead of showing you the first set, the best one, I'm showing you the last set of me just pulling it, me just trying my absolute best to complete all 60 reps. And then after that, move on to the close grip press. I've never really done this exercise, and I don't know how I feel about it. I thought it was a good idea, but now after I tried it, I don't really think this is my favorite one. I done 3 sets of 10 with 15s on each side of the bar, and it was quite hard, but I felt my chest more than I wanted to. So I don't know, I don't think I'll be repeating this anytime soon. But yeah, that was the 2 tricep exercises I done back to back. And moving on after this, we have the deadlift. So I managed to complete 3 sets of 5 with 120. Again, I'm using the hook grip. I aimed for 5 sets of 5 with 120, but I think that was too ambitious. That was a bit too ambitious. I only managed to get 3 sets. I done the first rep of set 4, but it just wasn't there. I managed to get the first rep, but then the second rep just was not there. I was not prepared to die yesterday, so I had to cut it off at 3 sets of 5 rather than 5 sets of 5. But I think next week I'll go in and I'll do 5 sets of 5 on the Jefferson deadlift, because I've never tried that before. But I don't think I'll be using 120s, definitely not. I'll probably use maybe 105 or maybe 100 or so, just to get the hang of doing the Jefferson deadlift, because I've never done that before. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the last 2 sets out of the 3 I done. So the first one was the first angle, and now I'll put the camera to the side just to see my form. I think my hips shoot up too fast at the back. I don't know. That's my opinion. Maybe my form is alright, but I just think it's a bit shit. But it's alright. I'll work on that in the future. And then straight away after that, I moved on to the pendlay row. So I'm just going to show you 1 set. I done 3 sets of 10 with 40. And this was quite easy, I'm not going to lie. Like, the last rep was a bit of a grind, but apart from that, I hardly had to rest in between sets. It was a bit easy. So next week, I'll just switch the variation. I'll do the snatch grip version for 3 sets of 10 with the same weight. And then after that, we have the shrugs, the power shrugs. So I done 3 sets of 10 with 140. But I don't really know if I was doing it right or what. I think I loaded up a bit too much weight, and I wasn't really able to shrug it up as high as I wanted to. I didn't really feel my traps in this exercise. I just sort of felt, I don't really know what muscle I felt. I just sort of was tired after it. So I think next week I'll do the behind the back shrugs and I'll lower the weight. And then after that, I done the incline rows. So this was my first time doing this exercise ever, and I quite like it. I done 3 sets of 10 again with 18s. And to change the variation, I think next week I'll hold one in the air and row with the other hand 10 times and then switch hands. But yeah, the incline row, I quite like it. And then after that, we had the arms and forearm section. So I done a massive drop set. So I put the weight onto the 10th pin, and I done 10 reps. Then I lowered it down to the 9th one straight away. I done 10 reps all the way down to the first one, each time doing 10 reps. So I done that for the first set. And then the second set, I started off on the 9th pin, on the 9th like weight or block, then worked it all the way down. And then the third set, I started off on the 8th one and worked it all the way down. Each time doing 10 reps. So I done a fuck ton of, this must be, I don't know, over 100 or so. So yeah, my arms today are fried. Like I can't really remember the last time I felt bicep soreness. My arms are completely fried. So that was like the bicep part. And then moving on to the forearms, I found this attachment. I've done this exercise before, and all I remember from it is that it absolutely kills. I found this attachment where the bar, it rolls in your hand, and you literally just curl your forearms. I done 3 sets of 33, and this absolutely kills. I recommend anyone tries this for the forearm gains. I felt like my forearm was gonna explode the way this absolutely killed. So yeah, that was the 2 exercises I done for my forearms. And then after that, I just done some hyperextensions for my lower back, and that was about it. So that's what I done for my volume workout yesterday. If you have any advice or anything, let me know, and thank you very much for watching.